My name's Ian Woodcock from Rainwater Harvesting. Company's been going for 7 years now. We originated because the owner of the company couldn't find anyone to do rainwater harvesting systems. So he went out and decided that we could do this much better than anyone else. So from those days we now import tanks from Germany because they're the best tanks we can find on the market. We actually manufacture systems ourselves and also the pump since last year, just so we have full control over quality.
Fantastic. And what's the biggest tank you have?
We've got to 7,500 litres as an individual tank, but then from there on we start linking tanks together. So we can link two 5,000 litre tanks to give a 10,000 litre capacity. Generally, for a domestic house, a typical size is going to be somewhere between a 3,000 and 5,000 litres.
For our customers, a 5,000 litre tank is how many metres by how many metres?
It's in the region of 2.8 metres by 2.2 metres, and you dig it in about 1.2 metre deep. So it's not a massive shallow dig system, which is far easier to install than some of the deeper dig tanks, which we also sell.
Okay, so it's short and squat, fat and wide.
Yeah, basically. And a 5,000 litres is good for about a 4/5 bedroom house, and that will save them 50% of their water internally.
And presumably you have all the filters to stop all the bugs running around your loo.
Yeah, I mean, when you bear in mind we're taking water off the roof and only off the roof, so whatever's landing on your roof will come down through your drain pipes, through a filter into the tank. So there's very little in terms of bugs, leaves, etc. get in there. They go through what we call a self-cleaning through-flow filter and away to your soakaway or your drains. So there's only clean waters dropping down into your underground tank. The reason we stick a tank below ground is to reduce bacterial action. There's no light, no temperature, so you don't get water discoloration that you would see in, say, a water butt.
Yeah, it's like my green water butt at the back of my house. It's
furry.
Yeah, furry. And what are you typically using the water for?
Typically toilet flushing, and that accounts for 35% of what you use in the house. And it's about ironic at the moment, when we flush a toilet, you could put a cup down there and drink that water. It is drinking quality, which doesn't make sense. Washing machines, 15% of your water internally is washing machines. Rainwater is very soft, so you use less detergent. And obviously exterior use, so your gardens, car washing, etc.
Fantastic. And of course at the beginning of the summer in the southeast here we had a rainwater ban, and so you must have been a very popular company to know.
Yeah, we had a nice little flurry on garden systems. Again, a bit ironic, there's no water, but everyone wanted a garden system in the hope that it rained again. But it's depending on the type of system you have, depends on whether you escape the hosepipe ban or not. With certain systems, because mains water goes nowhere near the underground tank as a mains backup, then you can still use it even in a hosepipe ban, so you can use your own water in effect.
That's fantastic. That would be very good for our viewers to hear that. Thank you. And Ian, just before we close the interview, please, have you, after 20 years of working in the industry or so, what sort of property secrets do you have for our viewers?
Oh, it's we always say it's a no-brainer that everyone should have a system, albeit even if it's just a garden system, that if they're storing their own water, they've got far more control over what their garden, the internal water in the house, and escape hosepipe bans. We talk flooding at the moment because we've had so much rain. Well, if you give them water somewhere to go, you help reduce that effect as well. So, save water.
Fantastic. That's very good advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No problem. Brilliant. Well done.